Hi and welcome to the Malat cookery channel. So yesterday I read that chicken korma in a recent survey is actually the UK's favourite British Indian restaurant style curry. Now I always thought it was tikka masala, but if it is chicken korma then that's great news because it's a very easy curry to actually make. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now the two spice blends we're going to be using from the Malat range is the curry based gravy and the curry mixed powder. So as usual, a full list of ingredients will be given at the end of the video, so let's have a look at those ingredients now and anything else we're going to need for today's recipe. So to make our chicken korma, I've got 600 grams of pre-cooked chicken. So if you want to know how to make this, and this is the same type of recipe that the British Indian restaurants would use, just click on the link now on the top right hand corner of the screen. That will take you to the video which shows you how to pre-cook the chicken and how to prepare it. Got 15 grams of Malat curry based gravy. This will make up about half a litre of curry based gravy. I've got 15 grams of Malat curry mix powder. We're going to be using 100 millilitres of fresh cream, single fresh cream, 2 tablespoons of natural yogurt, 100 grams of ground almonds, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 medium onion which has been diced, and 1 teaspoon of corn flour which will go into the curry based gravy. So the first thing we need to do with regard to making the curry is to make our base gravy. So in the pan I've got the 15 grams of Malat curry based gravy. Now I'm going to add 500 millilitres of boiling water from the kettle. So I'm just going to bring that up to a simmer, and then we're going to add the teaspoon of corn flour. So our base gravy is now up to a simmer. I've just added a little cold water to our corn flour. I'm just going to pour that in. What I'm going to do now is bring it back up to simmer again and let it simmer gently for a couple of minutes, and then that's the base gravy finished. So to make the actual curry, I've got a heavy based saucepan, 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil in there which come up to heat. First thing we add is the onions. So we've actually got this on a medium heat. We don't want to burn anything, and all I'm going to do now is just for 2 or 3 minutes just sweat these onions down until they become translucent and soft. I'm now going to add the Malat curry mix powder, and we just want to cook this out for a couple of minutes. Being mindful not to burn the spices. Now I'm going to add a ladle full of the curry based gravy that we made earlier. So we've just allowed that first ladle of curry based gravy to cook through. Now I'm going to add another couple and just leave maybe 2 ladlefuls in the pan. And we're going to be adding that later. So we're now going to add the ground almonds. This isn't just going to give flavour, it's also going to be a thickening agent for the curry sauce. And just mix that in. So once we've mixed the ground almonds in, we can add the last of our curry based gravy. And we just want to make sure that all of that is mixed in thoroughly. So the next thing we need to do is to add the single cream and the yoghurt. But in order to do that, I'm just going to turn the heat off completely, just for about 30 seconds, just to allow this to cool down a little bit. And I've actually mixed the yogurt and the cream in together before it goes into the actual curry sauce. Just mix all that in. Then I'm going to return the pan to the heat. And just start to simmer this very gently. And it's at this point that we can add the sugar. Korma tends to be a sweet curry sauce, and depending on regional differences it might have different things in it. And I've seen korma with sultanas in, certainly not something that the takeaways in my area cook with. But again, depending on where you are and what you're used to, this is the base and you can add anything you like to it. And just to let you know, the smell from it is absolutely superb. So once this comes back up to a gentle simmer, I'm then going to add the pre-cooked chicken. Okay, in goes the pre-cooked chicken. So what I'm going to do now is just simmer this very gently for 5 or 10 minutes, just to allow it to reduce slightly, pack in a bit more flavour, and then it'll be ready to serve. So that's it, really quick video because it's so easy to make. Gorgeous chicken korma, just like the restaurants. Please subscribe to the channel, we do really appreciate your support, and if you've enjoyed this particular video, hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching.